All right, so now let's talk about ITT Tech and the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau and kind of what happened there. So for those that are born after a certain time, and you went to college, you may have not known about ITT Tech. ITT Tech actually went bankrupt and ceased its operations in 2016. So ITT Tech was a trade school for basically a technology company teaching students on technology in the technology industry, whether it be coding or hardware building, software building, things like that. That's ITT Tech. And so they've been around for some time. They filed bankruptcy and ceased its operation in 2016. And the loans they were doing, they had of course you had your Sallie Mae student loans, the government guaranteed student loans, for education purposes. But you also had private lenders. Deutsche Bank and Peaks were lenders or backers for ITT Tech in the private space. And so the issue was that ITT Tech became a publicly traded company at some point. And in an effort to make sure that their books look good, they're showing good profit, they are appealing to their shareholders, they're doing good on the marketplace because they're a publicly traded company. What ended up happening was they started making some bad loans. So the bad loans included students that got these loans that they didn't really understand the terms. They didn't know. Some of them didn't even know they had these loans. Some of them, just didn't really, agree to the terms, but got the loans anyway. So there's a lot of, malpractice that was going on when it comes to the lending part of this. And so the CFPB actually went after ITT Tech and also went after Peaks because Peaks was either aware or failed to become aware that these issues were going on. So since they were they were a lender that was providing support to ITT Tech on their private loans, the CFPB saw it as, well, you're not fully off the hook because ITT Tech, ITT Service Education Incorporated was the one that were doing these loans. Of course, they're the ones that are actually running the scheme. Because you're the backer of it all, you're essentially the lender here. You should have known something. So they didn't. The CFPB did not let Peaks, which is the name of the lender, did not let them off the hook. And so the suit was filed in 2014 against ITT. And so what's looking to where ITT or Peaks, for example, is looking to enter into a settlement here with the CFPB. The CFPB is asking that that Peaks would do a couple things in the event that the settlement can be reached. One, to stop collecting on all outstanding Peak loans. Two, discharge all outstanding Peaks loans. So whatever the balances are on any consumers that have it, to completely discharge means to wipe it away. Three, ask the CRAs to delete information on consumers relating to Peaks loans. And four, provide notice to all consumers who have Peaks loans that it'll be discharged and deleted from their credit report. If the settlement does not reach, the judgment that CFPB is seeking for would mean that Peaks would be out of about $330 million on unpayable loans, which is about 35,000 customers that are out there. Looks like they're going to probably end up settling, but because it could be pretty bad for Peaks. So I'll put the link to this case in the description. Why this is important is because if you have a bad loan from ITT Tech or from Peaks, it's on your credit report, and you were, someone who did not agree to the terms, did not know about the terms, or didn't even know that you had a loan in the first place. This kind of gives you an out, right, to where you can have the debt forgiven. Basically, the debt will be discharged for you. And if that item is still reporting on your credit report, you have a little remedy here to get that taken off the credit report. Best way to do that would be to obviously dispute it with the credit reporting agencies and say, hey, recent case came out that Peaks is required to, forgive the debt as well as remove it from my credit report. Please get this account taken on my report ASAP. And if it's not removed, then of course you can probably, contact Peaks directly, reference this case. And if that doesn't take care of it, then you should just straight up file a complaint with the Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, which is cfpb.gov. Get that online complaint filed, and that probably should take care of it. So something to look into. Again, I'll put the link to this case in the description below so you can do your own homework on that and see how this would apply to you if it does, in fact, apply to you.